In this video, I'm going to show you how to check your specific address or your specific area and find out which service providers have internet connectivity available in that area. This is handy if you're looking for a new service provider because you have problems with the one you have currently, or if you're moving and want to figure out which services are available at your new address. Either way, let's dive in and check it out firsthand. Hit that subscribe button if you're new here. We're going to go over to broadbandmap.fcc.gov. You're going to land at a page that looks like this. You can actually come into this search bar here and type in an address, and we're actually going to do that right now. I have an address in New York City, a tall building that's both commercial and residential. Go ahead and click that. You're going to see the address pinned on a map. Green dots show that they are serviceable by one or more providers. You can see we're close to Central Park here. And over on the right, you can see the internet service providers as well as the highest bandwidth tier in megabits per second that they offer at this address. Now again, this is a large building, so we have a lot of different connectivity options here, but you can see there's a cable provider of Astound. HughesNet is there with satellite. Spectrum is there with cable as well. Spectrum also does fiber to the premise. Starlink, Verizon, Viasat are all service providers that are in this building. Now, because there are commercial units in this building as well, there's some business only services. 10 gigabit per second with Pilot. Stealth Communications looks like, is that 100 gigabits per second? There's Verizon, Zayo, Viasat, and others that offer business services there as well. Now, these are fixed broadband services. Another thing to point out is that mobile broadband is an option here as well. This will be your mobile LTE provider or 4G, 5G, those types of services, and you can click mobile broadband and see those options as well. If you call the service provider and find out that they actually can't offer the services that are listed here, or if something about the information that they've provided to the FCC is inaccurate, you can actually come into this location challenge option here as well, provide your information, and indicate details about the service and what is it that either is or is not available per the map. The internet service providers are supposed to provide accurate information to the FCC. However, it's a lot of data. There are pretty big potential for errors and other issues that could cause it to be incorrect. If you jump back to the home page again, you can actually click this tab called Providers. And this is another cool way to visualize this data. You can click Add Provider, and we could add someone like Spectrum Communications, and we can choose that we want to see their cable footprint. And what will happen is the map will be updated to show you the areas where they have service. If you wanted to add additional providers, let's say Windstream, and we can say fiber to the premise and save that. You can see the map continues to update with those service providers, and you can see the coverage areas that they cover. You can zoom in, down almost to the street level and see where these providers have service. And if you're trying to come up with a little bit of a competitive situation, you can kind of understand who's in one area and maybe who else is in an area and get the best pricing by shopping it around. There's a bunch of other information on this website, so feel free to poke around and check it out. But for most users, what I've just shown you is going to be as deep as you need to go. If you have questions, comments, other tips or tricks, leave them in the video comment section below. I always love to hear from you. With that being said though, I want to thank you for watching.